Three things will make you grow and eventually your business. Here's a story. When I was at the Kuwait book fair signing books, I came across a lot of readers that would tell me, Khalid, how can I grow and become successful? Skills, traits, beliefs. Those were the three main things which I only spoke about again and again and again, parroting with each and everyone that came across me in order to know how to become more successful today. A lot of people hit bottleneck, and when they hit the bottleneck, they think that they have hit this bottleneck or glass ceiling or plateau simply is because that's how it is, or they don't know how to overcome it. And what they do is they go on and build new strengths or start new businesses or go into new things and not solving their initial constraint initially before going into the next level or the next phase. So if we change how we speak to ourselves, we will change how we think, and gradually that will lead to changing our lives. So I kept asking them this question, which is, what do you think is stopping you? And they were like, you know what, I really think that we're very shy people, you know, mostly the ladies, or the guys would tell me we are very short-tempered. We get stressed easily, angry quickly, we're very angry people, and I think that is affecting our business. And I told them, guess what? I already know the answer. And they told me, really, that fast? How? I was like, you just said it. So you know your constraint and you want to get over it, but you keep saying and affirming that you are that person. Where in reality, to change something, you have to put something instead or replace that thing with something else that would make that previous thing irrelevant. You do not change the problem itself, you replace the problem with something else in order to become successful or in order to solve the problem. Because if you would be able to solve the problem that you have as an angry person or a shy person, then you have done it way back. But the things which you are doing to solve that constraint or that bottleneck is not helping you. So first thing you got to do is stop saying it about yourself. Second, if it doesn't serve you, just leave it. So personalities are built based on unconscious routinely behaviors, okay? So if that routine is not serving you and is leading you to become unconscious, then you gotta stop it. And then you're gonna become addicted to it. You're gonna feel like you have to do this thing even if it's not serving you, like smoking or being angry, because now it's became part of your identity. So you gotta break that identification with things that you're currently doing, because that is not true. You have built that on top of yourself and you called it identity, and you made this word identification. You can change your identity by simply your behavior. So it's not who you are, it's not about your environment or genetics, it's simply about you choosing what you want to be, you choosing to become conscious. And what do we all know about addiction? They do us more harm than good, because routines gradually will definitely turn into addictions and turn on that autopilot, and then gradually you're gonna start hurting yourself, whether you're not excelling, whether you're not developing, or whether you're just doing things which are simply hurting you and hurting your health or hurting your financial manners or whatever. Thousands of years ago, guys, people did not have medicine, did not have cigarettes, did not have coffee, they didn't have any businesses, and guess what? They still lived well. So you do not need these things in order to live. That's the biggest proof you can find out there. These dependence will definitely make you weak. Why? Because you're gonna tie them into your productivity and progress, and you're gonna be like, guess what? I can't do this because I did not do this. That has nothing to do with it. You working out, that has nothing to do with having coffee, or you doing your job has nothing to do with smoking. You have tied things in order to make sense to you, but in reality, they have nothing to do with each other. Two takeaways from this video, guys. Number one, be very aware of how you speak to yourself. I am is the strongest statements in the English dictionary. Number two, be very aware of your daily routines. Be the watcher of your mind and not the victim of it. Don't be the mind, but be the watcher of the mind. Like, have two people inside your head, okay? One is the watcher and one is the victim. decide to be the watcher, not the victim, because the watcher at least gets to see what's going on. The victim is just getting hurt and just feeling confused and just not knowing what to do simply because he chose to be the victim. You can choose in that instant to be the watcher of your own mind, and you get to decide, is this thing serving me? I'll do it. If it's not serving me to reach my goals or to become a better person, become more joyous, happy and lighter, then just simply stop it.